Aloha! Thank you for tuning in to episode number 5. My name is Christina Estrada, partner of Booyah Marketing, where we have deeper connections. Today, our honored guest is Nadari Hockenhull. She is an opera singer, composer, writer, musician, and a public speaker. She taught in Los Angeles, Arizona, and now here in Hawaii, a kumu leo. She sings in 7 different languages. She calls herself a neoclassical singer because she doesn't just sing opera. She sings everything from gospel to opera. Performed in a rap opera called Graffiti Blues at President Clinton's inaugural ball. Also a vocal sound therapist and a leader at Kona International Christian Church. She has a nonprofit called Pono Imele, and her husband is a chef. They own a tasty combination catering and entertainment company. She also runs a vocal wellness sanctuary called Resonate, and a proud mother of 3 beautiful daughters. How are you, Nadari?
Great. How are you, Christine?
Oh, fabulous. I remember when we met at Maka's concert. You sang a song called Never Stop Singing.
I- it was actually called Never Stop Singing. I know
Oh,
people always correct me, like, is it singing or singing? But to sing, if you ever go to one of those kind of like holy roller and kind of churches,
mm.
they might throw a shoe at you, a loving slipper, and go, girl, you better sing. And so to sing means that you were giving your whole heart. You are not looking at praise for yourself. You are just up there pouring your heart out. You have this freedom, girl. You are singing, or boy, you better sing. So that's what the song is called. Never stop singing. Like don't diminish yourself. Tell your story. I actually wrote that song during COVID, just as we were coming out of COVID. I noticed that there were some people that I had fallen in love with, new friends, and I noticed I'd never seen their face beyond the mask. And people weren't used to like talking and connecting with
Yeah.
people anymore. And so I wrote that song, Don't Stop, Never Stop Singing, to tell people to tell your story. Don't let people put you inside of a box and tell you who you're supposed to be. You be the person, the individual you were designed to be by the creator of the universe. Be that person. And that song that I shared with you guys is a part of a concert series that I started just a little bit after, actually at about that same time, called My Soul Sings. My Soul Sings has the combination of a lot of different spirituals from old time slavery to modern day to that piece that I wrote and another couple that I'm working on completing now. um, my mother studied in the studio of one of the great composers, Hall Johnson.
Wow.
They call them arrangers because they came out of like the struggle of African Americans during slavery time,
Hmm.
and they would write these songs to keep their hearts bright. This song, "Never Stop Singing," went into my program, a program sponsored by the Medici. It's an Italian foundation that supports musicians around the world.
That
Wow.
can you hear me still?
Yes.
Oh, my earbuds died. Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So the Medici Foundation supported my concert and helped me to write to record that song. So the at the end of the concert, we did a ring shout, and during slavery days, they couldn't complain about their abuse or having lost their family member or somebody died or something. They had to keep a positive attitude, and it may have come out of suffering, but it's good for us when we're going through difficult times to stay positive. To everybody's going through hard time, but how, as a believer, as a person who knows that I'm alive, not because I'm plugged into a light socket, but the creator of the universe is keeping me alive, to have an attitude of positivity, like your level of positivity is accompanied is your level of faith that you have. So
Mm.
yeah, it's really cool concert. We're doing our first one here, I believe, in October. So yeah, thanks for asking about
Wonderful.
that.
Yeah. So the vocal sound therapy, can you elaborate more on that?
Sure. Vocal sound therapy um, is people go to, you've probably heard of a sound therapist where you go and they will use the singing bowls, the crystal bowls or
Mm,
the
yes.
brass bowls to activate your resonance. We all resonate as human beings at a certain level, which, it's really interesting. In the beginning, the Bible says that God created, he spoke and things came to life. And so I
Mm,
believe that we are living songs, the atom frequency, sound wave, light wave, we're all waves. We're all, water and light waves. My name's so funny. My middle name is Delmarche, and my first name Nadari is of water, and Delmarche is of the sea. So
oh,
being here, I
wow.
can look out. Well, when my trees aren't blocking the view, I can look out and see the water, or get in the water is really awesome to me. Um, yeah.
Wow. So
So the
you,
vocal sound therapy. I'm sorry, sis. I'm having trouble hearing you since my buds died. So I'm gonna be careful to listen for you. You were asking about the vocal sound therapy.
yes.
So the vocal part of that is to get people singing as well as being ministered to with the sound wave, that they're actually vocalizing it. Like we all sing. I have a workshop called um, If You Can Speak, You Can Sing. When you were born, your very first cry was a song. Those are songs. That's vocalizing. If
Mm,
we
mm-hmm,
if we stop singing, then we kind of go into a place of where we're not in health.
mm-hmm.
um so to get my participants to sing songs like this little light of mine, and give them prompts like, I'm gonna live and not die, then they say, I'm gonna live and not die, oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, stuff like that. The never stop singing, never gonna stop, and the audience says, can't stop singing. I'll say, never stop singing. They'll say, won't stop singing. Stuff like that. It heals you. It gets you vibrating at a pause and positive levels. So that's
Right.
the vocal sound workshop. I also teach people how to breathe, like regular voice lessons, but with this healing side to it.
Okay. So I know before we were talking about moaning. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. So a part of the crying, the whining, the moaning, this is all a part of our vibration. How are we vibing?
Mm,
The moan, this is a part of you learning how to sing. You have a signature, Christine. When you call me on the phone, you have a signature with your amazing laughter. um, I have a signature. When someone is on the phone, like, I know who this is, before the sound, the name comes up, you know who that is. So the moaning, whining, crying, groaning, it's that time of the month. Oh, your first instinct is to moan,
mhm.
is to groan.
Oh, yeah.
When you're If you're in a relationship with your significant other, there's moaning, there's groaning. And if you're not, there's a disconnect in the intimacy, honestly. One really kind of cute kinky thing that my husband and I do is, when we haven't seen each other, we'll give a kiss on the lips, and then I'll go, oh, into his mouth, which means I missed you. And it makes your vocal cords vibrate, and it gives you
Oh.
goosey skin. And it's a bonding thing with your partner, with my husband and I, that we started. I know that when I was little, my mother, when she would say, like
Oh.
in the movies we were watching recently, in Wicked, like, and the babies would imitate back to her. Like, that's how she started us singing, was like, she would kiss me on my mouth. I think that's where I started it with my husband. It was an intimate, cute little, a loving, endearing thing. And I
No.
took it to the next level, because we use it, and concerning our bond as a couple.
Yeah.
So the moaning and the groaning is the beginning of a voice lesson. That's
Wow.
voice lesson number one. One of the first things I do with my students when they come into the studio for a voice lesson, we do and I say, think about your most favorite dish you love to eat. Okay, think about it. And what do you say when you smell it? You just came in the house and you smell it. You're like, that's what you sing.
That's what it
That's
is.
what you sing.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. So you saying that you have a nonprofit organization. Can you talk more about that?
Yes. So Resonate Vocal Wellness Sanctuary falls under Pono Imele, as well as you mentioned earlier, our catering company, a tasty combination catering and entertainment fall under Pono Imele. Pono Imele Foundation is about you take care of the land, it's going to take care of you. If you take care of your body, it's going to take care
Mm,
of you. You take care of each other, we will take care of you
yes,
as a community. So
yes,
Pono
yes.
Imele is finding balance, nourishment through food and through music. And with our two businesses, a tasty combination and resonate vocal wellness, we're bringing that to our community, loving up, bringing aloha to the community, to, reminding people how to bring the ha into the room instead of sucking the
Mm,
ha out of the room,
mm,
bringing good mana wherever you go, that we're a servant, it
yes,
doesn't
yes.
belong to me. This isn't mine. This is something I found as I was doing my concerts, the reaction of people coming up to me at the end. Our kapuna coming up in tears, like, thank you for that. I'm like, what are you thanking me for? I just came out here singing. There was something, they were touched, and it
Hmm.
was something that was outside of me. It heals me to sing. Scientists talk about the oxytocin, the serotonin,
Mm.
the love and community chemicals that are that we ingest that come up when we sing. In my word, in the Bible, it says that God sings over us. He says, sing a new song. It's like the Ten Commandments. Like he says to sing. It's for our health that we should sing. It's a part of who we are when we leave this earth.
Mm.
Our last breath, our last moan,
Mm.
that is singing. And so I say, never stop singing.
I love it. Speaking of talent, so you're going to be going to Hawaiian's Got Talent.
I did. My daughter and I, my Yumi, and my little one, Nalani, and my older one, Omari, we're all singers. We get together, and my
Oh.
husband, we sing harmony. We love it. But we competed in the Hawaiian Idol out here in Kona. And I came in, I placed, and so they're trying to send me to Vegas to compete nationally.
Mm.
At this one, I did two songs. I did uh I DeBarge's ooh, I like it. And I closed out with Stevie Wonder's uh in love, you and I, you and I, you and I, you and I. That one,
I
it
love
goes off like I love
it.
you and I. And I came
Oh,
in, I placed, and I don't know if I'm going to get to go because I'm still trying to work out the funding. But
okay, okay.
I was hoping to do that one. They have another one for harmony, like with your kiddos. My daughter has an amazing voice. She's been riding on my coattails. She sings classical too, but she's got them little fine tones down, her little riffs and stuff. Mama can't touch that.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
gosh,
so
that's
we have to do some
fabulous.
kind of like put something together because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to go and do that part of it. But at least
Right.
I placed here with Hawaiian Idol. There's a couple other things coming out through the year.
But you're having financial issues. How can we help to support you?
Well, Pono Imele Foundation is a new foundation. Our businesses that are resting underneath that have been around for years, but I do have a Venmo set up. I can send that to you so that people can
Oh,
support if they
please.
want to.
Please, we will
Um,
support community. Come together. You're
Yeah.
going to Hawaii's Got Talent. Yes. So, okay. So we'll put the link down below for donations in the description box. And we thank you in advance for helping to support
Yes.
Nadari's musical adventure and all the other links, right? Everything that you have, we'll put it down, all the information down below about all your beautiful endeavors. So thank you again. Thank you for being on here. Please click and subscribe, hit the notification, thumbs up. Booyah Marketing, a hui ho. Until we meet again.